Children, now we can discuss about some natural phenomena. You already studied about natural phenomena like wind, storm, cyclones in your previous class. These cyclones can cause severe damage to the properties and human life. But we were able to control the damage caused by these cyclones up to a certain extent. But then also there is some damages. Similarly, now we want to know about two other natural phenomena. That is, one is lightning. Second one is earth. In this unit, we discuss about these two natural phenomena, which are the one lightning and another one is earth. Now, first of all, we can discuss about lightning. You see, when there is some loose contact in electric connections, when there is some loose contact in electric connections, you can see some spark is producing in that part. That is, whenever there is some loose contact in electric connection, we can observe there is some electric spark. Similarly, the same phenomena we can observe in the plug also if there is the connection is loose. Actually, lightning is also an electric spark. Lightning is also an electric spark, but in large amount. Lightning also, actually what is an electric spark? An electric spark in large or huge amount or enormous amount. Very large amount of electric spark is actually lightning. But in olden days, actually people don't know what is the reason for the lightning. So they thought that they are afraid. They were afraid of this, and they thought that that is the wrath of God towards them, some wrath towards them by the God. In that way they thought. In olden days, actually they don't know what is the reason for lightning or how the lightning occurred. They were afraid of it and they thought that it is the wrath of God or some punishment given by the God to them. In that way they thought. But actually this electric spark or lightning is caused by the accumulation of electric charge in clouds. That means a very large amount of charges formed in clouds, then that is the reason for lightning. That means in the clouds there will create a very large amount of charges and that causes lightning. That is actually the reason for lightning that we know nowadays. We are also actually afraid about lightning, but actually we don't afraid about it, but we should take precautions about it from this severe electric discharge. That means no need to afraid, but we should aware of this electric discharge to avoid damages due to lightning. In ancient Greece, about 6600 BC, people were know about this electric charge. When amber is rubbed with fire, then it can absorb or it can attract small pieces of paper. That means this electric discharge or electric spark that were known by people in Greece about 600 BC, and how they know came or how they know about it when they rub amber with the fire. Amber means a kind of resin rubbed with the fire, then it attracts small pieces of paper. And also the same phenomena we are also observed when we take out some woolen or polyester cloth from our body, woolen or polyester cloth from our body, the hair in our body stands at its own end, that we can find out. If we take out these clothes at night or dark, we can see this sparking or the sounds also, crackling sound also we can hear at that time. That also we can observe. But actually in 1752, an American scientist Benjamin Franklin, an American scientist, Benjamin Franklin find that means this lightning and the spark producing in our body also same. That means actually lightning is the electric discharge that were discovered by Benjamin Franklin in 1752. He was an American scientist, and from this you see from 600 BC to 1752, nearly 2000 years were taken to find this, find the reason for this lightning. But this long time here took for this scientific discovery. Most probably scientific discoveries will take a very long time to obtain its results. Because of that, here we got in this way very large time interval between these two. Now we want to know how the charge producing, and see here. When a refill is rubbed with polythene, this refill can attract small pieces of paper. Similarly, a plastic cone when rubbed with that means hair, it also has got the property to attract. That means these bodies becomes charged. That means refill plastic comb. Similarly, at the same time, this polythene and hair also getting charged. That means these bodies now become charged on. That means these bodies now become charged on, which are they refill when rubbed with the polythene. What can do that refill? Refill can attract small pieces of paper because that will become charged on. Similarly, plastic comb attractor. That means when the comb hair, then plastic comb also can attract the small pieces of paper. So it also become it also become charged. It also become a charged body. At the same time, these two also become charged bodies. Now let us some of the pairs how they become charged by rubbing. At first here given here a refill rubbed with a polythene or woolen cloths. Can it attract small pieces of paper? What is a refill when there is this refill when rubbed with a polythene? That means polythene means plastic or polyester. This also when rubbed, can this attract small pieces of paper? It can. So the next one, that body is charged or not? Yes, that one is charged. What pair we take here? That means a refill and a polythene. Can it attract small pieces of paper after rubbing? Yes. That means is it become charged? Yes. Now another pair is a balloon and a polythene. If this balloon is rubbing with a polythene, can this attract small pieces of paper? Yes, it can attract. Is it become charged? Yes, it become charged. Once again, first a refill and a polythene. It attracts small pieces of paper. That means it is charged. Another one is what is a balloon rubbing with what is polythene. Then also it attracts small pieces of paper. It means it also become charged on. Then another pair is given eraser. Eraser when rubbed with what is wool or anything that cannot attract small pieces of paper. So it is not charged. It is not charged. That means eraser when rubbed with wool, that eraser can't attract small pieces of paper. So that one is not charged on. Then another one is steel spoon. Steel spoon when rubbed with what is polythene. Is it can attract small pieces of paper means it is not attractive. It is not attractive. That means it is not charged. It is not charged. Now if we take another one is, that means plastic skin. It rubbing with in our hair, then it can attract small pieces of paper. That means this become a charged on. That means some pair when rubbing they can attract the small pieces of paper. That means they become charged. But some other pair they are not attracting, so they are not get charged. They are not get charged. Now we want to know about the types of charges. Types of charges. See, these are the two balloons. See, you can see. At first, see, one of the balloon rubbed with the polythene, and without touching it, another balloon also, what is rubbing with the polythene. Then they are brought near in this way, then you can see they are repelling each other. They are repelling each other. What we did actually at first, one balloon. One balloon rubbed with what is polythene that is suspended in a stand by using a thread. Now another balloon also, what is being rubbed with a polythene, second balloon. Now that also suspended near this one. Now what we can observe is that these two balloons repel or moving apart. That balloons, what actually doing? They does not, that means when they suspended in this manner, that will move apart. That means move away. That this is because, that means the charge in these two balloons create some force. That means these balloons repel each other. That is the one of the activity that we want to do here. And another one is take a refill. See, one of the refill after taking, this one is rubbed with that means one refill. This refill rubbed with what is polythene without touching the rubbed end placed in this bottle or glass. Then second balloon also, second refill also rubbed in the same manner. And when we brought this on, that two refills we can see are repelling each other. That two refills also repels each other. See, first and second balloon repel each other. Similarly, these two refill also repel each other. And if we brought a refill towards balloon, if we brought a refill, towards a charged refill towards a charged balloon, if we brought a charged refill towards a charged balloon, then what we can observe? When we bring a charged refill towards the charged balloon, they attract. They attract each other. From this observation, what idea we can conclude or what idea we can get? That means, see, one balloon charged, suspended, second balloon is in the same way charged, suspended, they are repelling each other. They repel each other. Similarly, one charged refill repel another charged refill. But when a charged refill is brought towards a charged balloon, they attract. From this, we can get these ideas. That means the charge produced or charge developed or charge formed in balloon and refill are not the same. Charge produced in balloon and refill are not the same. If the charge produced in them are same, then they may not attract. So, from this observation, we get the idea that there are two types of charges. Two types of charges. there are two types of charges. Now, the charge which formed in a glass rod rubbed with silk, conventionally considered as positive. That means glass rod rubbed with silk. Then the charge produced in the glass rod is conventionally considered as which charge? Positive charge. Which is the charge there? Positive charge. It is then another kind of charge is then the other type of charge is negative charge. These are the two different types of charges. Which are they? One is positive charge and another one is negative charge. Which charge we considered as a positive? When a glass rod rubbed with a silk, the charge formed in the glass rod rubbed with the silk, the charge formed in the glass rod is considered or conventionally considered as positive charge. Then the other type of charge we can take as a negative. Other type of charges are negative. So there are two types of charges. Once again, see here, there are two types of charges, and from where we got that idea? That means charged balloon what does repel? A repel another charged balloon. Charged balloon repel another charged balloon. Charged refill repel another charged refill. Charged balloon repel another charged balloon. Similarly, charged refill repel another charged refill. Then another is that is charged balloon attracts another attracted charged refill. Charged refill. So from this observation, that is charged balloon and another charged balloon repel, charged refill and another charged refill repel, but a charged balloon attracted a charged refill. So similar type of body when charged they repel. Different types of bodies when charged they are attracting, that we observe here. From this we got there are two types of charges. One is positive, that means which charge we consider as positive. When a glass rod rubbed with silk, the charge formed in the glass rod conventionally we taken as a positive, and the other charge is negative. See, if this positive and negative charges, then we see the glass rod which charge is positive, and plastic straw rubbed with polythene. Plastic straw rubbed with polythene. See, this plastic straw and this glass rod this plastic straw and glass rod attract. This plastic straw and glass rod attract each other. That we can see. So, what type of charge is formed in this straw? What type of charge is formed in this straw? What type? Can you say? Here, glass rod rubbed with the silver. In the glass rod, the charge is positive. Then what type of charge is in this plastic straw? That is a negative charge. Which charge? Negative charge. In the plastic straw, the charge formed is a negative. Now see, when we rub glass rod with the silk or plastic straw with the polythene, they will produce a charge at that region. When charge is produced there, region where we are rubbing, that charge remains static. That charge remains static. That means that charge does not move by themselves. That is, when, for example, when we rub this plastic scale with this part, where rubbing this part, the charge is produced. This charge will remain in this region itself. That does not move. This charge created at this part, if you don't touch it, if we are not touching, the charge is remain in this region itself. So that charge is static. That charge is static. What it means? Charge does not move by themselves. The charge produced by rubbing, that does not move by themselves in this plastic or glass or in this type of bodies. If the charge is moving from one part to another, that constitute electric current. If the charge is moving, we know that this is static charge is formed by rubbing. What is the speciality of that one? Charge does not move by themselves. But what is actually electric current? What is actually electric current? Electric current is the flow of electric charges. That means if the charge is moving, then that constitutes electric current. Such a type of electric current can produce lighting. That means it can light, it can burn a light, or it can produce heat. That means heating effect of electric current. That all things that current can move. That current can produce. But the charge here produced is what type of charge? Static charge. What type of charge? Static charge. Now we want to discuss about transfer of charges. Once again, the things we are here discussed. What is actually charge in the body? When glass rod or plastic scale, etc., rubbed with some other material that can attract small pieces of paper, then we can say they are charged bodies. That body which we are using to rub, that also get charged. Now another one is here static charge, and what actually constitutes electric current. Now see how the transfer of charges take place. How the transfer of charges take place. Transfer of charges. Here all activity is that you can do. Take a plastic bottle. Like this one plastic bottle. And then cut a cardboard with little bigger than this mouth. Then make a hole in this cardboard. Here one plastic bottle. This cardboard. Then make a hole. Then through this pass a paper clip. And the other end is open. Then cut two aluminum foils. Aluminum foils. Then arrange this aluminum foils in this hook like this. Paper clip, here aluminum foils. What are the things we require to construct this arrangement? That means plastic bottle, cardboard, paper clip, then aluminum foils. Keep these aluminum foils at this part and close this one. Then bring a charged that means a glass rod or refill and touch that on here. Observe what happened to this aluminum foil that we placed here. That we can see they are repelling each other like this. That means aluminum foil here we arranged that is repel apart. See the charge in the refill. Here the charge in the refill transfer to this aluminum foil, transfer to this aluminum foil through this metallic conductor. Through this metallic conductor, that charge is transferred to here. In both the leaves, same charges is coming. In both the leaves, same charges is coming. That charges repel. So we can see that aluminum foil is separated or repel each other. If we touch this one, after removing this refill, if we touch this paper clip here, immediately we can see that these leaves come close each other. That is, its charge is losing. Now, instead of this, if we bring some glass rod or any other charged body, then also we can observe this separation. That means repulsion of these leaves we can see. And after when we touch this one, that means with our hand when we touch, the leaves come close to each other. That means the charge from these leaves transfer to our body, and that goes to the earth. The charge in this body, that means present, is transferred to earth. Who is the medium there? That means charge in the aluminum foil. That transferred to this metallic conductor and then our body, and through our body it is goes to the earth. And this phenomenon is called what is actually earthing. This phenomenon is called what is actually earthing. Earthing is actually transferring of charge from a body to earth. That means by the process of earthing, we can neutralize charge of a body and it can transfer to the earth, and this phenomenon is called what is earthing. Earthing is the process of transferring charge from a body to earth. That is actually happened here. And now see here how the transfer of charge take place. For that activity you want to do these things. What are the things required? Plastic bottle and cardboard piece, paper clip, aluminum foil, and arrange these all things here and bring a charged body to the paper clip. Then the aluminum foil is repelling, and if we touch that paper clip with our hand, then we can see that paper clip, that aluminum foil comes close to each other. That means the charge in the aluminum foil lost, and that charge goes to the earth through our body, and this process is called what is earthing. Earthing is the process of discharging. That is actually what is charge in a body we removed to the earth by connecting it to a conductor. Okay, today what are the things we discussed? We discussed about natural phenomena, mainly about what is lightning. Lightning is actually spark produced in the clouds. That means that can produce within the clouds, that means upper and lower layer of the clouds, or between the clouds, or a cloud and the earth. And then also we discussed there are two different types of charges. One is positive charge and another one is negative charge. How the charge is transferring and what is actually earthing. With this all we can wind up today's class. Okay.